Hey there, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Hey, I'm not used to having somebody else sitting here with me. Welcome back. This is another episode of Game Chat. And last week, you might have remembered, I said I might not.
Surprise!
Hey, he got it. He jumped right in. I'm joined today with my friend Andrew, my good friend Andrew. And actually, I'm over at his place, so you get to enjoy his lovely face, his lovely presence, as well as his fun, ever-changing backdrop. So don't be surprised if that keeps changing behind us. We're just going to kind of ignore it, but enjoy it if you don't want to look at us. Anyway, so Andrew, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Awesome. Anyway, what we're going to do today on today's Game Chat, Andrew actually stopped by a local gaming store that was going out of business, and he found a lot of excellent finds. So I think if you have them today, we're just going to go through and
I do have them.
we're just going to take a look at all the goodies that he found. So what do you got for us?
A lot of stuff to go through.
Awesome. So don't be surprised if this video drags on.
We're going to start off with something that I've never seen before, and here it is.
Alright, so what does it say on it?
This is the Wonder Wizard Television Sports Game Series.
Awesome, awesome. So we've got a couple of little dials here, so they're kind of reminiscent of the Atari paddles. There's no buttons otherwise, a couple of switches that we can switch from handball, tennis, hockey. So it's looks like a Pong clone. I think that's essentially what it is. Hook it up to your TV, you got one player, two player, playing some Pong. This is very, very antique-y. Very cool. Kind of got that wood grain finish like the old Atari.
Going back Gen 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Here is a ColecoVision in worse shape than most.
Well, you know, it's not too bad because I think somewhere in there you've got the power cord for it.
We do have the power cord.
So ColecoVision.
Perhaps more value than the entire ColecoVision
Now
itself.
you might, yeah, no kidding. You might notice it's actually missing the controllers for it, but we're gonna see if I'm gonna see if I can do anything about that. Look around online. So it's not like they were hardwired in and then they were cut off. There's actually controller ports built in here. So if I can get my hands on a controller, then we're golden. Okay, and of course you don't have any games to test it with.
No.
We have no idea what shape this is in, but we have a video plug and we have a power cord.
2-pound power cord.
So yeah, there might be some life in it yet.
Miscellaneous connectors, always important.
You know, this one looks like it might actually go to the ColecoVision, hooked up to a very old TV.
This little interesting thing. Oh, there goes.
This isn't my house, so I may have just broken something.
Actually, that's not my phone laying there, so it's probably going to be great. Atari, actually a console.
Yeah. And actually, this is the Atari Flashback 3, and you'll notice at the top there is no cartridge port. So this is actually intended as a plug-and-play TV device. So you plug in your controllers, and all of the games are built into the system. So as long as you've got power for it, plug into the TV, you've got some Atari games ready to go. So that's pretty sweet. I'm gonna stop throwing things now.
Little Star Master, third party.
All right, Star Master controller. So what is this for? Is it Atari? Is it an old computer joystick? Actually, it's got the 7-pin. That's an NES adapter. So this is for the original Nintendo. If you find a cool space shooting game or jet game, that's what that's for.
Most people probably knows what this is right off top hand. This is a Wii controller that may or may not work, and it's not been tested yet. But hey, it was borderline free, so why not?
Did you have any batteries to put in it?
I burned all my batteries for the keep on trying to make that work. So no.
Okay, we have no idea. But spare parts, some buttons, and well, now it's broken.
Now this here, this is a good find.
A very good find.
Right there.
Right there.
There it comes
There we
on.
go.
The top screen is no longer working, and the hinge is broke, and bottom screen works fine.
So an original Nintendo DS in the blue color. So really cool. The top screen does come on, but nothing comes on. It's just a plain white screen.
Yeah, we tested it. The games actually work and play on it, and
Plays a Game Boy Advance game on the bottom screen, so it's good for something.
it has a working LCD screen. And there you go. It's more parts.
I love tearing stuff apart, so I might be able to figure something out with it.
A random game that was not wanted by anybody because it was labeled Comeback Defective. Scarface, I've never played this game or looked through it, but it does come with the books, stickers, and original paperwork, and the disc is actually pristine condition, so it could be someone bought this, didn't like it, took it back, and complained, said it didn't work to get their money back. And they probably did, to be honest with you, for $7.95.
I gotta admit, I know nothing about this game. Hopefully, with any luck, it would be similar to like the Grand Theft Auto games, which got really great reviews. They're sandbox style, running around, stealing people's cars, lots of fun. But since this is a licensed title, i.e. it's based off of a previous existing franchise, I have little hopes for it, but you never know.
Here we have a multi-tap that actually comes with a cord, and it's mostly intact for the PS2.
Yep.
And that's a third-party one there too, isn't it?
Yep, Intech brand. The way you can tell it's for the PS2 is because they've got the, well, for one, it's all black. The PS1 is all gray, or like a really light gray. But the PS2 is all black for the typical model, and then it has these kind of grill marks across the lines, and so that's kind of the motif that the PS2 had. So a lot of third-party and even first-party accessories that had these lines were definitely for the PS2. So that's how you can tell that. Man, are we done yet?
We're getting through here.
Wow.
We got this old school Atari that, you know, for the most part, is decent condition for something of his age.
Yeah, switches work. It's dirty. It's dusty. It's kind of gross. We've got this cable coming out the back. It's severed, as in a dog chewed on it or something.
It really looks chewed. It's been taped up several spots.
Yeah. So we cannot plug it into a TV with this. I think this is the video cable. Power cord, I'm going to have to tear this apart. You know, I might have some fun with this, tearing it apart, see if I can get any life out of it. But if I can, then woohoo, Atari. Actually, yep, this is Atari, brand Atari. And it just says video game system, so you're not confused with, you know, you don't want to think this is your 8-track player. Okay, don't make that mistake.
Or do make that mistake.
Make that mistake.
Watch the fun ensue.
Do make that mistake, and then try to tell your grandma, hey, Grandma, plug the 8-track into that one machine called the Atari. We're going to have lots of fun.
Like that movie where the cop steals his cassette tapes and should have had an 8-track player.
Oh,
Camera
anyway,
film.
I think the bags are empty. That's all we have, and this may have been a poor idea because the light's coming from behind us, and everything that the camera sees is really dark. But he shuts it off.
Now it gets dark. Oh,
And we
lights
lighten
up.
up. So
There.
now you can see us better. Okay. Now that the video's over, you can finally see us. Isn't that wonderful?
That's kind of a nice technique. Just reach back there and then turn it on.
Anyway, I want to thank you for joining us on another episode of Game Chat. Please leave us a comment. I say us because now it's me and Andrew joining me for this special edition of Game Chat. Leave us a comment, ask some questions, and up in one of the corners, I think it's that corner, the big red subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that. Subscribe to my channel. Do you have anything to say as parting words?
Click the button or
Yeah.
die.
Listen to the guy. He knows what he's talking about. Anyway, thanks for watching, and join us next time.
All right. Bye.
Bye.